Well, it is now Christmas Eve, and I hope you have all completed your Christmas shopping or are in the process of doing so since you are rapidly running out of time. This is a time for giving gifts, for receiving gifts, for spending time with friends and family, and just enjoying the season. I hope none of you went into debt this Christmas season. That's not something I'm a proponent of, so I hope you didn't do that. And I hope this time goes well for you. I have been thinking about it. It's a time to be generous if you can, or rather, to be generous within your means, as opposed to just generous. And I mention that because I have a few friends where they talk about getting gifts and they talk about, oh, well, I'll have to take a loan out or put that on the credit card and I'll have to pay it off and it'll take me 6 months. And it's like, then don't give that. Why are you giving that? Wait till you have the money and then give it if that's something you really want to give. You don't need to spend that much on this stuff. Not that I say that, because you are your own person. And at a certain point, you are responsible for your own things. And I've never found that to be a useful thing to say to someone. If they want to go into debt for the holidays, then they're going to do it. You're not going to change their mind. They're locked in, basically, as far as I can tell. But I hope for most of you, you're not in that situation. It's also, Christmas time. It's time for most people to start thinking about resolutions, which I've talked about before. It's still a good time if you think of something you want to do next year, just start it right away. Right? Don't wait till next year. You don't need to wait till the 1st. You don't need to wait till 2026. You can just start it now. It doesn't have to be as big as maybe you would do it in 2026. Right? If you're looking, oh, I want to start working out. That's a common New Year's resolution. Well, start today. Do a few push-ups. Do the basic push-ups against the wall. If you can't do regular push-ups, go for a walk. Start getting some extra movement in your life. You don't need to wait till the 1st to start that. You can start now and start building that habit immediately rather than putting it off. Helps break that habit of procrastinating. That's another good one as a resolution. Stop procrastinating in this year. Just do things when they come to your mind if you can. Obviously, that doesn't work for everything, of course. I know. But for the things that you can do right away, do so. Don't put it off. If it's like, oh, that's a little messy, I'll clean it later. Don't just wait till later. Do it now if you can. Or if it's like, oh, there's dishes in the sink, I'll clean them tonight. Do like 2 right away. So it's just a little less. Right? Save your future self some difficulty. Give your future self the gift of not having to do that. Maybe that makes it a little easier. As future you won't have to do it, so you can do it now. But back to the Christmas time, I always like this time of year. I like the decorations. I think they start too early. Here in the US, they start before Thanksgiving, and I think that's too early. Wait till after Thanksgiving and play them. That's fine. I think they should stay up later, too. Like, I'm perfectly fine with leaving stuff up till the end of January. Like, not that I really decorate, but, if stuff stayed up till the end of January, I think that'd be fine, because then you have the full Christmas season. Even into February would be fine. It's a time to be generous with gifts, to share some things that are within your means. If that's like, oh, hey, I'm going to bring some stuff to this little get together, even if you weren't, even if it's not like everybody brings food kind of thing. But if you're like, oh, we're all getting together to hang out, with friends, bring some chips or something. It's not much, but it's a little something, especially if you're more on the miserly side, especially if you're not used to being generous, because I know the economy is rough right now and things are tight for a lot of people. Fully understand. Practice a little generosity, even if it's small things, right? Be generous with what you have. You don't need to be generous with what you don't have. I keep coming back to that because, I just don't understand it. It doesn't make sense to me. The thought of I'm going to go spend tons of money to give people a magical Christmas and then 6 months later you're still paying it off. That just doesn't make sense to me. There were definitely years where we had better Christmases than not, but I still remember all of them fondly because it was time with family. Like, that's more important. So, I don't know. Part of this comes from I saw some videos of, like, kids asking for stuff from their parents for Christmas, and some of that stuff was just, like, wacky. Some of those videos were wacky, like, way out of the range of what I would have asked for just in terms of cost when I was a kid, and way out of, like, just really bizarre to me. Very different childhood than I would have had to ask for those things. Well, it is Christmas Eve, so I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas. I hope you all have a good New Year's, that you will hear from me before then. And thank you all for listening, and I will see you in the next one.